So this is the new Manfrotto 504X video head. It's a head we've been eagerly expecting for quite some time. So as soon as I got news that it was coming out, I knew we had to get one in straight away to review. Now, what do we think? Well, straight away, the biggest issue from the 504 HD head has been resolved. And that is the fact that it is now supplied with a flat base. Now, for some crazy reason, Manfrotto never addressed the issue with the 504 HD head, which, considering the complaints and for how long the head was actually out on the market, it was rather bemusing really that they didn't rectify this. Now, having the half ball attached was great if you were just looking at changing the head on your tripod, or even if you were looking to use it on professional camera gear, like a camera jib for example. But if you wanted to use it on a camera slider, it was pretty much impossible to do so. You certainly couldn't go directly onto the slider. So adding a flat base to this head makes perfect sense, and it brings it in line with the other Manfrotto heads already on the market. So that's a great start, but in all honesty, it's something I expected and something that they should have addressed many years ago with the older 504 HD model. Aesthetically, the head looks like it's grabbed a few style pointers from the Manfrotto Nitrotech heads. I think it looks very good, to be honest. I've got no complaints there. And as far as the actual build quality, it feels very sturdy and very well made. And I suppose what you would expect from a Manfrotto head in this kind of price bracket. Whilst on the subject of pricing, the suggested retail price of this new Manfrotto 504X video head is going to be £388.95 including VAT, which is actually £70 cheaper than the old 504 HD model. Now that may come as a surprise to many of you, but if you buy a Manfrotto half ball, it tends to cost around £60–70. So if you're not actually getting one included with this head, then I suppose it kind of makes sense. So what new features do we have? Let's start with this quick release plate. Now, the quick release here removes very easily, and it's a big bonus point to this new head because, well, on the old system, the sliding plate mechanism, it was somewhat sticky at times, and it could be frustrating getting the camera on and off quickly, which of course is of major importance these days to filmmakers. So that's a good improvement. As far as the actual head's concerned, you have here a spirit level and also the ability to light that up should you be working in the dark or in lower level lighting. And the pan handle can be attached to either side of the head. And they do provide this nice little cover to actually cover up the rosette when it's not being used. The one thing I didn't like about this though is it's actually attached by a screw. So you need a screwdriver to take it on and off, which is a little bit overkill. Underneath here, there is a 3/8 threaded hole, which is ideal if you're trying to attach things like articulating arms. But there is also the same 3/8 threaded hole here at the front. So you possibly aren't going to need both at the same time. On this side of the head, there is the ability to physically lock off the tilt, and you've also got the drag adjustment here depending what you require. And on the other side you have a 4-point counterbalancing system which allows you to quickly adjust it for the different weighted cameras and to get them correctly balanced. Now the new 504 head will actually support a payload up to 12 kg, which is a big improvement on the previous model, which only supported 7.5. One other thing I really didn't like on the old 504 HD was the fiddly pan drag it had. It was kind of stuck here between the bridge, and it was really difficult to get to, certainly for anybody who had hands bigger than a 5-year-old. Now the new system incorporates the pan drag down here on this rotation area, and that's more in line with the other Manfrotto heads that are on the market. So that's it, the new 504X. Is it an improvement on the previous model? Yes, it is. Does it bring the new 504 head into line with what we would expect from a head within this price bracket? Yes, it does. Is it a groundbreaking product that's going to change the industry? No, it's not. But that's not what we needed from this new head. What we needed was an updated version of the 504 head, a head which is already extremely popular and is already a very good quality head. It just needed updating, and that's what they've managed to achieve here. Now, to celebrate the fact that we have this new head being launched, we are going to be running a special offer on this head until the end of the month, and you can find a discount code in the description below. Now that code is only valid until the end of June, so if you are watching this after June and you wish the coupon code was still available, then what you need to do is make sure you subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss out on any special offers in the future.